Okay, so now you're done with your files and you need to save them to your desktop so that you can upload your production file and you can upload your JPEG. So to download your file, you're going to save as PSD, and when you do this, it will then come to your page. So we're going to call it Mass Design, and then put your name on it, and then you call it Production File. And there it is, Mass Design, Page, Steve, Production File. And this is going to save as a Photoshop file. So once it saves as a Photoshop file, you can actually open it in Photoshop, which is really good. And that's one of the great things about the tools that we're using, which is either Photopea or Gravit. You can actually download them and upload them in the Adobe versions. So that's a good thing. Now we're going to export as a JPEG. And you can go ahead and make it 75% of the file or 100% of the file, and go ahead and click on Save. And Mass Design Page, and we're going to call it Proof File. And go ahead and click on Save. It will download a JPEG. Once you click on it, it will then show you all that you've done. Okay, so this is how we are going to create our masks and Photopea, and how we're going to color it in, and how we're going to actually add our own images in there so that it fits within this mask. Next step is to actually go in and save with your actual embedded names and phone numbers, and how to have a signature area as well. But right now, this is the basics of how to download your file as a Photoshop file, and how to download a JPEG. So once again, what we did was we're going to File, Save as PSD, and that's Photoshop document. And once you do that, it will take you to your folder that you've created, or your download folder, or any place else that you designated. Right now, this is on my desktop in my period 1 graphic design file, and it will then just save the file. Make sure you label it production file. To export out as a JPEG, click on Export as JPEG, and then you can say the percentage, and it's going to then give you the width and the sizes there that you can then change them to if you wanted to. Right now it's at pixels, we can call it inches. This is 8.5 by 11, which is a normal page size. So there it is, and you're going to make sure it's always at 100% so you get the full quality, and you click on Save, and it'll save your file there. And once it saves your file, when you do a JPEG, it's always good to test that it works. You double click on it, and if it opens up as a picture in the Photos file, you've done a great job. And that's what you're looking to upload, your picture file as well as your production file, which is the program that was built in. And this one, it was built in Photopea, or Photopea. And that's all you have to do. So make sure you're always submitting 2 files. We always need the production file, and we always need the JPEG proof so we could actually see it when it's turned in. You can't see your production file when it's turned in the Canvas, or when it's turned in the Google Classroom, or on the computer. You can't see it. You can see the proof because it's a JPEG. So that's what we always save as a JPEG and proof, and as a production file, and this time it would be Photopea. So thank you very much. I hope that helps out with saving your files.